Better?
Yes, much.
Go on. Out you get. Hello, everyone. Hello, Chet the Bringer of Death. Hello, Don McLean. Good to see you guys. I am still in the middle of a Sonic the Hedgehog marathon, but frankly, I played 6 games in a row, and I need a bit of a break from the little blue boy. And I feel like a lot of you have as well. There haven't been many people here in the chat for the last few games, so I figured I'd go have a look at my Steam library and see what's in there that I haven't actually played yet. And I came up with this. So it is a game that came out during Jodie Whittaker's time as the Doctor, I believe. And I think it also has Ingrid Oliver in it as Petronella Osgood, who first showed up in the 50th anniversary special. But yeah, I'm ready to go. Got my sonic screwdriver right here. I'll just put that on the shelf. And I thought we should start off just with a refresher course for people who haven't seen Doctor Who on what exactly the Weeping Angels are. It's from one of arguably the best episodes of the show.
I'm a time traveller. Or I was.
And why do we not have sound? That's not right.
I'm stuck. I'm a time traveller. Or I was. I'm stuck.
That's better.
In 1969.
We're stuck.
I'm a time traveller. Or I was. I'm stuck. In 1969.
We're stuck. All of space and time he promised me. Now I've got a job in a shop. I've got to support him.
Martha?
Sorry.
I've seen this bit before.
Quite possibly.
1969, that's where you're talking from.
Afraid so.
But you're replying to me. You can't know exactly what I'm going to say 40 years before I say it.
38?
I'm getting this down. I'm writing in your bits.
How? How is this possible? Tell me.
Not so fast.
Yeah, people don't understand time. It's not what you think it is.
Then what is it?
Complicated.
Tell me.
Very complicated.
I'm clever and I'm listening, and don't patronize me because people have died and I'm not happy. Tell me.
People assume that time is a strict progression of cause to effect, but actually, from a non-linear, non-subjective viewpoint, it's more like a big ball of wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey stuff.
Yeah, I've seen this bit before. You said that sentence got away from you.
It got away from me, yeah.
Next thing you're going to say is, well, I can hear you.
Well, I can hear you.
This isn't possible.
No, it's brilliant.
Well, not hear you exactly, but I know everything you're going to say.
Always gives me the shivers, that bit.
How can you know what I'm going to say?
Look to your left.
What does he mean by look to your left? I've written tons about that on the forums. I think it's a political statement.
He means you. What are you doing?
I'm writing in your bits. That way, I've got a complete transcript of the whole conversation. Wait until this hits the net. This will explode the egg forums.
I've got a copy of the finished transcript. It's on my autocue.
How can you have a copy of the finished transcript? It's still being written.
I told you I'm a time traveller. I got it in the future.
Okay, let me get my head around this. You're reading aloud from a transcript of a conversation you're still having.
Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey.
Actually, never mind that. You can do shorthand.
So?
What matters is we can communicate. We've got big problems now. They have taken the blue box, haven't they? The angels have the phone box.
The angels have the phone box. That's my favourite. I've got that on a t-shirt.
What do
I
you
wonder
mean,
if
angels?
that is a t-shirt. I imagine
those
it
statue
probably
things?
is.
Creatures from another world.
But they're just statues.
Only when you see them.
What does that mean?
Lonely assassins, they used to be called. No one quite knows where they came from, but they're as old as the universe. Or very nearly. And they have survived this long because they have the most perfect defense system ever evolved. They are quantum locked. They don't exist when they're being observed. The moment they are seen by any other living creature, they freeze into rock. No choice, it's a fact of their biology. In the sight of any living thing, they literally turn to stone. And you can't kill a stone. Of course, a stone can't kill you either, but then you turn your head away. Then you blink. And oh yes, it can.
Don't take your eyes off that.
That's why they cover their eyes. They're not weeping. They can't risk looking at each other. Their greatest asset is their greatest curse. They can never be seen. Loneliest creatures in the universe. And I'm sorry. I am very, very sorry. It's up to you now.
What am I supposed to do?
The blue box, it's my time machine. There is a world of time energy
That's
in
the
there.
name of
They
this
could stop
game!
forever, but the damage they could do could
Yes.
switch off the sun.
Quite probably.
You have got to send it back to me.
How? How?
And that's it, I'm afraid. There's no more from you on the transcript. That's the last I've got. I don't know what stopped you talking, but I can guess. They're coming. The angels are coming for you. But listen, your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
This is clearly an older clip if they got Matt Smith in there doing the outro. Good stuff. I recently watched that episode again with my partner. Gives me chills every time. Alright, so we can get rid of that. Okay, Michael Caine. Alright, so we need this one up. And need to close that. And open this. There we go. That's actually a bit loud. Okay. So I don't know exactly what to expect from this game. I've never played it before. Looks like it is to be played with the mouse. Give me a bit of a break from controllers. Alright, subtitles on. Explain language English. Alright, let's jump in, see what this game's about. Please enter your unlock pattern. Pattern to unlock. Okay. Unauthorized user detected. Self-destruct initiated. Well. Oh, Petronella Osgood. Override, start phone, run. Entering safe mode. Receiving system update from server.osgood.web. Downloading osgood.os. Okay. Installing. Petronella Osgood. Remote override. Welcome. Lawrence, at last. The way you've been avoiding my
The way
calls,
you've been
anyone
avoiding
would
my
think I was
calls,
your mother.
anyone would think I was your mother.
This isn't your
This
mother,
isn't
by the way.
your mother,
unless it
by the
is
way.
horrendous
Unless there's been a
mix-up with
horrendous
time
mix-up with the time
but
fracture.
I
think
you're not Lawrence.
I
which
think
means
you're
Lawrence
not
is still
Lawrence, which means Lawrence is still missing. Okay,
I've not got long,
so just listen.
I have a funny feeling
An old friend of mine made sure this phone fell into your hands.
Which means you're
the right person for the job.
Job being find
The job
Lawrence.
being
I can't stress
find
how important
Lawrence.
that is.
I can't stress how important that is.
Think yellow
Think
highlighter.
yellow
Circled
highlighter
in red
and
several
circled in
times.
red
Yes,
several times.
That important.
Yes, that important.
Right, my friends
Right.
call me Petronella.
My friends call me Petronella.
I'm an
You can call me
investigator.
Osgood. I'm an investigator,
Looking into
the
the
odd,
unexplained,
the unexplained,
anything on Earth or even
anything on
beyond.
Earth or even beyond.
I've just
And
realised that
I've only just realised what a massive remit that is. No wonder I need your help.
You and me are
You
going
and me are going to sift through clues, codes, and
Sound like
face some
fun?
terrifying enemies. Sound like fun? Look,
gotta go,
gotta
but I'll
go.
be in touch because
But I'll
you
be
and
in
me,
touch,
we've got a game.
because you and me, we've got a game.
Thanks for taking my call, and let me tell you what this is all about. That phone belongs to a man named Lawrence, who's connected to a rather fabulous person of interest. Problem is, Lawrence seems to be missing in action. How do we edit the settings here? Because I should have been able to hear her voice, I feel like, and I could barely hear it. F1, escape, right click, no, nothing. Alright, what should we choose, chat? Intriguing, how can I help? Can't you investigate this yourself? Or I really don't want to help you. Oh, viewers have gone. Well, that makes things more difficult, doesn't it? Oops. No. Okay, guess we're starting. Oh. Well, that's no help at all, is it? Alright. Well, wouldn't be much of a game if we said no, would it? Can't you investigate this yourself? Under normal circumstances, yes. But I do think you were meant to help me with this. Besides, you have to find our best lead to Lawrence, his phone. Sorry, not interested. Come on. Where's your sense of adventure? I don't have one, sorry. Alright, walk away from all this. Go back to chips and social media. Or change your mind and help with my investigation. I do like chips. Chips and social media it is then. Fine, I'll have someone take care of Lawrence's phone. I'm sorry you didn't want to get involved. Maybe you were right to leave it to the professionals. Bye then. Guess we're starting over.
Lawrence, at last. Oh, the way you've been avoiding my calls, anyone would think I was your mother. This isn't your mother, by the way. Well, unless there's been a horrendous mix-up with the time fracture.
So put my volume up to max.
I think...
I can still barely hear her voice.
I think you're not Lawrence, which means Lawrence is still missing. Okay, I've not got long, so just listen. I've a funny feeling an old friend of mine made sure this phone fell into your hands, which means you're the right person for the job.
Tell me what the volume's like.
The job being, find Lawrence. I can't stress how important that is. Think yellow highlighter and circled in red several times. Yes, that important. Right, my friends call me Petronella. You can call me Osgood. I'm an investigator, looking into the odd, the unexplained, anything on Earth or even beyond. And I've only just realized what a massive remit that is. No wonder I need your help. You and me are going to sift through clues, codes, and face some terrifying enemies. Sound like fun? Look, gotta go. But I'll be in touch, because you and me, we've got a game.
Put the volume back down. Now, I wonder if this is the same Lawrence from that episode we just saw. Intriguing. How can I help? I need to find Lawrence, so you can help me by going through his phone. There may be clues in there as to where he's gone. Where do I start? Hang on, I may have something useful for you. I've installed a scanning kit on the phone. It'll highlight any potential clues. If it works, best give the kit a bit of a test drive. Great. How do I do that? Let's start with getting a picture of Lawrence. He's bound to have one somewhere on his phone. Why do you need his picture? It looks like he's locked some of the phone data using facial rec. If we can steal his face, then we have access to that data. Okay, the face bit sounded creepier than I intended. Sorry. You can hack facial recognition? Yep. It's like guessing a password, except with a face, obviously. Which is easier if you know what the face looks like. Which is where you come in. So go on then, find me a photo. Okay, let's have a look at the gallery. Hotel room? Interesting. Ducks. We got legs. Oh, that's cute. More legs. London. Ah, here we go. Looks like that is the same actor from Blink. Clue found. Lawrence's photo. A photo of Lawrence, the original owner of the phone in your possession. Got it. Excellent work. Since you've scanned the photo, can you send it to me, please? Male and approximately Lawrence's age. It's him, alright. Restoring mail, restoring chats, restoring calls. Got it. There's clearly more files in there, but they're corrupted or something. Odd. Who are you again? Petronella Osgood. Again, investigator, scientist, sister. But investigator is the important bit right now. Sister. Oh yeah, she's probably talking about her alien clone, right? Who do you investigate for? Well, I'm afraid that's classified information. It's UNIT. Let's just say we're the world's primary line of defense against any odd or extraterrestrial threat. Anyway, about the phone. Data gets corrupted all the time, but there's usually a pattern to it, a logical cause. She types fast. You know, like damaging a USB stick when you drop it into molten Zaton whilst conducting dangerous experiments in time travel. I've never done that. Don't worry, you've still got time. So the data isn't just corrupted, it's also out of place, like a jigsaw puzzle with the pieces incorrectly connected. First time I've ever seen something like this. So what do we do now? Take a look through the new files, would you? See if you can find out more about Lawrence and what he's been doing recently. Might give us a clue as to where he's gone. What do you already know about Lawrence? Not much. Male, in his 40s, worked in a shop that sold old books and rare DVDs, now owns said shop. Also runs a movie club, it seems. Yep, definitely the same dude. And why exactly are you looking for him again? Well, what little that I do know about Lawrence tells me that he could lead me to someone I've been looking for, someone rather important. Let's stay focused, go through the entire phone. If you find anything interesting, scan it and I'll take a look. Good luck. Alright, let's see what we got. We'll have a look in chats. Hey, Sally Sparrow! We like Sally Sparrow. Hey Sally, hope I caught you before your flight. Just wanted to wish you good luck. You'll do great things in America. I know it. World isn't ready for Sally Sparrow. We've got everything covered here, I promise. But don't forget us once you've got your big, exciting life going there, yeah? Oh, Larry, don't be so dramatic. I'm just moving across the pond. It's not the end of the world, but thank you, Larry. I know I'm leaving London and the store in capable hands. I'd never doubt a nightingale. Promise I'll make you proud here. And I'll send a postcard to you peasants when I make it big here. Oh, shush. Sunglasses, smiley face. Okay. Mo. You're bangling again, Larry? The campaign's been on pause for weeks. I know, sorry. But work's in the way and I have other things going on. Maybe go ahead without me, just this once. What? You're our only healer? Oh. Is this a D&D campaign or MMORPG? You're our only healer, plus Tom's a complete murder hobo. It'll be chaos. We should kick him out of the group if he keeps that up. See, this is why we need our cleric, his infinite wisdom. D&D then. We'll just have to aim for a session after Daz's party. Are you sure you're okay with the planning, since you're busy and all? Positive. I want to make up for everything. If you insist. Alright, tell me if you need any help, yeah? You got it, Moo. Psst, you got everything ready for Daz's birthday party? Yep, stuff should get delivered by this weekend. Excellent, mate. M8. You're the best, can hardly win. Hopefully, anyway. You never know with Hendrix. And, ooh, there's some corrupted data there. Hello. Going off to work? Wait, how many packs are you getting? Getting a keg. Yes! He hates surprises, but the keg will defo make up for everything. Don't mention that you're the best. Only every other day. The modesty on this one. I should probably be doing voices for this, shouldn't I? I'm not sure I can do a proper British accent that well. I just thought of the list of stuff, mate. Disco Ball, you're a proper legend. I know, I'm the best. Hey mate, party day is almost here. Need any help bring the stuff on the day of? Might help myself to the cake first. Larry? Don't leave me hanging, man. Larry, what's going on? I'm just trying to give Dazza a decent birthday. Serves me right for depending on you, I guess. Ooh, harsh.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nats. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my texts about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nats. And hey, I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just a talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Okay. So, sounds like Lawrence and Sally aren't really seeing each other anymore, and there's a new person in the spotlight. Mate, sorry about everything again. I'm here for you. You know that, right? Call me if you need anything, whether it's a bite to eat or just to take your mind off things. I can be over in a flash. Are you okay? I wanted to check in with you. Popped by earlier, but you weren't around. Good to know you're out of the house at least. Left some stew me mum cooked up near your postbox. Please take care of yourself. Larry, mate, I know it's hard times, but don't go silent on me, eh? You're worrying me, man. If not me, then ring Dazza, Hamish, or anyone, really. You know we've got you. Larry, please talk to me. No one's seen you in days. Where are you? Ominous. Okay, so we got some more corrupted chats here. Henrix. Your package, order ID number 574320, has been delivered. This is an automated message. Please contact our customer service for further inquiries. Okay. Kathy. Happy birthday, Kathy. Feels odd to say that again. I miss you, Kathy. I miss you so much. Oh, that's right. Kathy is his sister. She was the first victim of the Weeping Angels in that. Man, I'm really glad I showed that episode because this is tying into it. Yeah, she got by the angels and ended up having to live out the rest of her life 80 years in the past. I miss you, Kathy. I miss you so much. There's so much happening now that's dredging up old memories. I wish we spoke more, especially after Mum and Dad passed. More than just me phoning you whenever I needed a place to stay. I know I can't change things, but I just want to be your dumb brother again. You're always a smart one, and I'd give anything to go back to that, to have you here. Wait, what? Hello? Kathy? No, I'm so sorry, this isn't your sister. I didn't mean to interrupt, but, well, there's no easy way to say this. My name's Graham. I'm the current owner of this number. Oh, God. Oh, God. My apologies, Graham. I should have known that the provider would have sold her number by now. I'll stop. It's alright, really. I'm sorry for your loss, mate. Thanks, Graham. I appreciate it. Listen, you can keep sending messages if you want. I won't read them, promise. It's awfully generous of you, but it's alright. Probably should have said those things when I could anyway. I understand. The offer still stands if you ever change your mind, though. I'll remember that. It's no problem. Well, hope you have a good day, and sorry about interrupting you. That was nice. Alright, so that's all the chats. Should I check in with no new clues? Okay. What have we got in phone? Can we look at recent calls? That's... Who's he got in this one? All Saints Children's Hospital. Alexis Lee. Balrog? Dazza. Dad. Nats. Hamish Pierce. Isla. Kathy Nightingale. Still got the number in the phone. Should have probably deleted that by now. Last Days of the Rush. Muhammad Rashid. Malcolm Wainwright. Mum. Nats. Conway Sheridan. Murdoch Wiseman. Natasha Nightingale. Natasha Nightingale. So they're married? Maybe? Petrina Osgood. Rani Chandra. Isn't that one of the characters from the Sarah Jane Adventures? Sally Sparrow, of course. Uni Shelter Project, Ren O'Neill. And only recent call was from Osgood. Alright, let's have a look at some of this mail. Subject, Damn You Nightingale. From rgflint@mail.web. Dear Mr. Nightingale, I write regarding the recent renovations on my property. I understand that construction works can cause inconvenience to those around, and for that I apologize. That said, I must ask you to refrain from harassing me any further. What I do on my property is my business, and I am well within my rights to carry out whatever works I choose on my own home. If you do not desist, you will be hearing from my lawyer. Regards, Edward Flint. P.S. I should add that I do not appreciate your childish scare tactics. I do not believe for one solitary moment the outlandish tales you tell about my property. I see them for what they are. Poisonous poppycock, Mr. Nightingale. Poisonous poppycock. So, who wants to bet that this guy, Edward Flint, the property that he's talking about, is where Lawrence and Sally were encountering the Weeping Angels? Alright, so it seems this is a clue. Oh, right. Clue found. Argument with Flint. A misunderstanding comes to a head. Okay. What else have we got here? Henrik's department store order. Dear L. Nightingale 76, excellent news. Your order has been successfully delivered. You've earned the following store credit points to spend on your next purchase. 28 points. Thank you and have a nice day. Dear L. Nightingale 76, thank you for shopping with us at Henrik's department store. We've received your order on February 13th, 2021. Kindly note that it has been updated to the following status on our website. Ordered. To review your order, please click on the link below. What did he buy? Summer is here. Oh. We need the order number. So, 574320. And the date was 13th of Feb 21. Okay. 574320. 13th 02/21. Ordered. Try delivered. Home address 17 Timber Street. Standard latex balloons. Oh, so this is for the party. Red Rivers 5.0 lager, standard beer keg. Vintage disco mirror ball, rose gold birthday banner, silly string. Delivery demarks, if I'm not there, please load the items in my car. I left it unlocked. Clue found. Party supplies. An order of party supplies from Henrik's department store. Alright, looks like Osgood's. Hello? You can barely hear me? Okay, sorry about that, Peaches. Is that any better? Is it the game volume too loud or microphone too soft? Or both? Okay. Whoa! What the hell was that? Alright. What's up? Let's load some clues. Sounds like a typical neighborhood tiff. Outlandish tales. Huh. What has Lawrence been spreading about Flint's property? Do you think Flint would retaliate? He sounds like a decent enough person, though I use that word lightly. Decent, not person. It's not unusual to have problems with your neighbors. Mic is softer than game volume, but both are very soft. Alright. I'll boost the microphone and turn up the game audio a bit. How's that? Any better? It's not unusual to have problems with your neighbors, but for it to escalate this far, there must be something more to their dispute. Okay. Next clue, party supplies. Looked like Lawrence was buying stuff for a party, including a disco ball. Audio inspector is here. Thank you, Peaches. Your input is always appreciated. Groovy. Think we'll be invited once we solve this? If we solve this, I'll throw you a party myself. What can we use here? Oh, of course, the address. 71 Timber Street, his home address, I presume. Might need to swing by to make sure he's not been lounging about all this while. Alright, let's see what else is in the mailbox. Okay, so this is from Lawrence. Dear Mrs. Lennox, thank you for your email. Allow me to go over the events of the unfortunate day you chose to enter our shop. Number 1, you ordered a chicken parmesan salad. When this was brought to you, you asked if there was meat in it, to which the reply was obviously yes. Number 2, you then flew into a raging temper and informed us that you do not eat meat. Number 3, while you somehow managed to misunderstand the word chicken on the menu, our staff was kind enough to offer you a replacement meal. You responded by throwing your plate and cutlery onto the floor. Number 4, at this point our staff had no choice but to escort you off the premises. Number 5, also that uppity woman is my partner. Given your behavior, Mrs. Lennox, be thankful that we're not pressing charges. Please do not patronize us ever again. Mum always did say you were a crazy old bat. I mean, it was very polite up until that bit. Cheerio, Lawrence. Dear Lawrence. Oh, right. So Lawrence was replying to that email. Sorry. Dear Lawrence, this is Amy Lennox here. I do hope you remember me. I was a friend of your mum. How are you, my dear? I haven't seen you since you were a wee lad. It pains me to write this, but I had a most unsatisfactory experience at your establishment the other day, and I wanted to bring the matter to your attention. I was at your cafe for lunch, and my order was completely wrong. Now, normally I wouldn't kick up a fuss, but the young lady on duty that day was rather uppity and rude when I voiced my complaint. I understand that it's hard to get good help these days, but you must really keep a close eye on your staff, my dear. Give an inch and they'll take a mile, I always say. I suppose if your parents were around, they could have given you this guidance, but Auntie Amy is here to help. Wishing you good health, Amy Lennox. Okay, so, yeah, complete Karen. And just the subject, hello dear. Very condescending. Alright, so we can't read those other ones, they're still corrupted. What else have we got here? We haven't had a look at the browser yet. Recently visited your order. Alabama's blue box. Oh. There it is. Blue box spotted in Montgomery. Matt Shaw, August 21, 2020. So this is from the previous year. Some of the most interesting puzzles in history are some of the smallest. One of these is the mystery of the Montgomery Blue Box, an enigma that has stumped local historians for decades. In December 1955, an incongruous blue-painted telephone box appeared in an alleyway in Montgomery, Alabama. Nobody knew where it came from, but reports suggest it was not there the previous day. Written records show that inquiries from the local populace were met with confusion by county authorities. They had no record of its installation. Officials were sent to inspect the box, but by the time they arrived, it had vanished as suddenly as it appeared. The only visual evidence we have of its existence, and the only clue to its origins, is a single photograph of the box taken by a local reporter. Historians have identified it as a British police box. These were kiosks, or call boxes, once used in the UK. They enable police and members of the public to contact nearby police stations in the event of an emergency. But the strangest thing, experts generally agreed that the box in question probably originated from Great Britain in the early 1960s. I would say probably 1963. That's just a guess, though. This raises more questions than it solves. What was a British police phone box doing in Alabama? Where did it come from, and where did it go? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? How did a phone box from the 1960s appear in a photograph from 1955? Okay, yeah, that would be mysterious if we didn't already know why. Some investigators have claimed that the blue box was not a police box and was instead some kind of prop used by hoaxers. Proponents of this counter theory have pointed out that the windows are wrong. Update. Since originally running this story, we've been contacted by several readers who have heard similar legends of the blue box. We've had reports of wooden phone kiosks being spotted in the Punjab in 1947, Tibet in 1935, and most bizarrely, allegations of two blue boxes spotted in Ypres in 1914. We'll be bringing you more updates soon. I'm sure those are references to other Doctor Who adventures. I couldn't tell you which ones off the top of my head, though. What do we got here? Okay, that's the stuff I've uploaded. Take a peek at Morris's emails, wants his chat history, probably. Scan and send Mo's voice message to Osgood. Oh, missed that one. And scan the corrupted fragment and send it to Osgood. Okay. That explains the delivery from Henrik's. I don't like this. Sounds like something bad's happened. I'm guessing that is someone important to Lawrence. So much so that he dropped everything for her. He could be out looking for her. Maybe that would be a reasonable response to someone you care about going missing. But would you attempt to look for them without being contactable yourself? Something about this seems off. But that means we're headed in the right direction. Well, we know a bit more about our friend Lawrence now. What do you make of it all? Well, none of these are ideal responses, are they? I'm no investigator. You mean you weren't an investigator? Because you are one now. Maybe he just got tired of the city life? You think he just took off? Looking at his life so far, he doesn't seem to be the type. Seems like an ordinary person. Except there's no such thing as an ordinary person. So what seems significant about Lawrence? There was an incident with a woman close to him. Yes, I definitely think this missing person is very significant. Certainly worth looking into. Sounds promising. I've also just realized that Lawrence hasn't tried to find his phone. That strikes me as very odd. How do you know? I've run 54 checks and he hasn't called his phone or texted it. And he hasn't done any of the other Find My Phone things you'd normally expect. Wait, what? He did? But he did try to call his phone. Oh, yeah, just now. What? How did it slip by my senses? Never mind that. What did he say? Where is he? These weird flashing images appeared. Not a regular call then, is it? I'll see what I can do. If it really is him trying to reach through. Perhaps the line was bad, or whatever it is, it must have been serious. What do you think it could have been? Well, my bug detected a space-time anomaly just before the phone went dead. That means he was in contact with some advanced tech, or even something extraterrestrial. The person I'm looking for definitely fits both possibilities, but many other dangerous things also fit both possibilities. I wanted to get more data, but I couldn't access the phone after that. What are space-time anomalies again? They're glitches and temporal mutations. Most of the current anomalies we're seeing are either hangovers of the reality virus debacle or connected to the time fracture, but the readings on the phone indicate a very different sort of anomaly. Anyway, focus. We should see if Lawrence experienced any other unusual events in the past week. Right, where should I start? I managed to use the data you scanned to recover more files. There might be more clues in those. Scan them and we'll see what we can piece together. Restoring Mo's chat, restoring Sally's chat, Restoring Natasha's chat. Restoring Mr. Flint's chat. Restoring mails. Restoring gallery. Alright. Let's see what we can find. This must be Nat. Ooh, that's a bit weird. Something's not right there. Oh dear. Honestly. Yep, so I called it. They're married. Someone special. Lawrence with his special someone. Ooh, I don't like this. Can't go to mail. Web browser. Is that a sword? Alright, let's go back to this one. Oh. Corrupted photo. A corrupted fragment found in a photo album of Lawrence and Natasha. Ah. We got it back. Thank you. This isn't terribly encouraging. Don't tell me there's bad news already. Not so much bad news as no news, which I suppose could be interpreted as bad news. The item is scanned. Thank you for doing that, by the way. It doesn't really fit with any of the existing data we found so far, which means we can't use it to uncover more data. It could still be useful? You're right. I'm convinced this is significant somehow. It might not help us recover data, but I think it's a lead worth following. Keep going. I'll let you know if anything interesting comes up. Happily married man then, Al Lawrence. I'm almost certain that this is the Nat Mo mentioned in his message. I agree. Seeing them makes this much more real. It is real, but I understand what you mean. What to process, isn't it? Just so we're sure, could you try finding a name for her? I don't want our wires crossed. Uh-oh.
Shark 1747. Shark 1747.
Okay, I'm sure that'll be significant.
1747.
Hey, that was a call, right? The signal is odd. Who was it? How did you know about the call? I can tell when the phone receives any sort of strange signal, and that was very strange indeed. It sure was creepy. Oh, I'm sure there's a perfectly rational explanation. I hope. It's hard for me to guess without hearing it myself, but it seemed like a hijacked phone signal. Could it be the data corruption? It's possible, but it doesn't quite match the corruption. Check the call history. See if the number plays back. I'll look into it when I can later. Alright, call history.
Shark 1747.
Yep.
Shark 1747.
Alright, what else have we got here? Sally Sparrow. Oh.
Hey, Sally.
Hey, Sally.
I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing. It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal. I know it. They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just...
Alright, I'm struggling to hear that myself, so let me read over it.
Hey, Sally.
Hey, Sally. I know it's been a while, but this is urgent. Nat's missing.
It's like she just up and disappeared. It's them, Sal.
I know it.
They did this. I was... Sorry. What was I thinking? It's just... You're the only one that gets it.
You were right to escape. Alright. Better upload that. Alright. What do you mean Natasha's missing? We did everything we could to prevent this. I didn't have the heart to tell you. Someone bought Wester drumlins. What? Larry! I couldn't do that to you again, Sally. I made you a promise. Believe me, I tried to stop him, but he wouldn't listen, and now... she's gone. I'm coming home. We'll figure it out, okay? I'll get a flight out first thing in the morning. No, don't, Sally. If it really is those things, you and Natasha are the only people I care about. As much as I want to face this with you, please don't come back. I can't let you do this by yourself, Larry. You sound just like her. She wanted to help too. We'll get her back. I'll contact Rani, see if there's anything we can do about sealing that place off for good. Just be safe, okay? And please stay. Okay, I hate this. Promise me you'll be careful. You're a brave man, Larry Nightingale. I think I've heard that once before, and you'll hear it again from Natasha next time. Alright. Wester drumlins. Must be in a state of some sort. I'll look into it. They seem scared of the place. Good catch. Buildings are truly anomalies of their own. People go on about the mysteries of space and the ocean, but buildings can hide even more secrets in plain sight. And this one seems like Sally and Lawrence have a history with it. Okay, Natasha. Oh my god, I slept through my alarms. Why didn't you wake me? It's an hour past opening now. Because I've made the executive decision to give you the day off. You're ill, Nat. You need to rest. But we're meeting the new suppliers today, and Mrs. Morris from the foster home. Are you sure you can manage all of it by yourself? There'll be like 12 kids for the tour. I've got it all covered. Your notes are pretty detailed. Plus, Oscar's here to help as always. Trust me. Well, knowing Oscar's there does make me feel a little bit better. Larry and Oscar. Of course, you too, Hun. You too, Hun. Fine, I'll stay home today. Let me know if you need any extra help. Alright now, there's some soup on the stove, by the way. Aw, did you make it? Sure, if heating it up on the stove after it was delivered counts. I suppose I appreciate the thought. Thank you, Larry. Have a good day at work. Hope you feel better, love. Psst, Nat, important question. Did you head out without me noticing? The texts are coming from inside the house. Anyway, could you get me a pint, please? The kitchen's right next to you. But I'm right at the best part. You've only watched Trainspotting 100 times now. Don't know how you can stomach it, honestly. It's a classic, and I never knew how you could sit through Lawrence of Arabia. It's only about 3 days long. Now that's a real classic, without any gross-out scenes, too. Right, engaging plot that. Man, desert, and even more desert. It's the whole atmosphere and mood. And might I remind you, Peter O'Toole was a national treasure. He was quite the dessert in the desert, too. Well, can't argue with that. Wow, I just realized this film came out over 2 decades ago. Makes me feel really old. Ah, well, we all have to grow up at some point. And excuse me, we're the same age. 45's not that old. Are you implying that I'm a geriatric? I'll get the pint. Want me to bring you some iced tea as well? Smooth operator. Yes, please. For what it's worth, I'm glad you chose life with me. Hey, Nat, did you go out? Where are you? The kettle was left on. Was there an emergency? Seriously, Nat, where are you? Please give me a call. I've been looking everywhere for you. If you see this message, please call me, okay? Please be okay, Nat. So, yeah. I think we got a good idea what's happened to her. And probably Lawrence as well. Okay. So this must be the guy who purchased Wester Drumlins. Hello, is this Mr. Flint? Who is this? If this is a telling marker, sir, I'm not interested. I assure you, I'm not here to sell you anything. This is Lawrence Nightingale. I live near your new property. Oh, friendly neighbor, is it? Forgive me, where are my manners? What can I help you with? That's all right. Is it just Flint, or... That's Mr. Flint to you. Now, what do you want? I won't ask a third time. Right, I'll get straight to it then. There are some concerns regarding your property. Whatever the real estate agent told you, they're lying. It's not safe there. Don't go into that house. Are you calling my cousin a liar? Pardon? My cousin's the one that sold me that house. My cousin's the estate agent. Are you calling them a liar? That's not what I meant. I apologize for insulting your family, but that's not important, right? You need to stay away from that house, Mr. Flint, please. I don't know what you're playing at, Nightingale, but I won't be told what to do like some bumbling halfwit. Perhaps if we talked over the phone, I could explain better. You have 1 minute. You hung up! Yes, because like my cousin, I'm a liar too. I suggest you stop pestering me with this nonsense. Good day, Nightingale. Mr. Flint, I apologize for the heated exchange. Perhaps we got off on the wrong foot. Please, allow me to make amends. Why don't you pop by for supper sometime with my wife and I? We'd like to give you a proper welcome to the neighborhood. I suppose things can get lost in translation with these modern devices. Very well, I accept your invitation, Mr. Nightingale. Excellent. Hopefully we can sort all this out. Okay. Is there a record of the phone call? No. Alright. Who else we got here? Psst, Izzy. Yes, Larry? So, I want to get a surprise gift for Nat, but the usual flowers seem boring. Any ideas, like? Oh, Larry, what have you gone and done now? Nothing! Come on, you can tell me. Nat's my bestie and all, but I can keep a secret. I'm serious. Can't a man do something nice for his lovely wife just because? Alright. I know she's been talking about that new Indian place. Last Days of the Raj, that's the name. You want me to get her curry? Trust me, she'll be thrilled. Okay, curry it is then. Can I just add that you two are sickeningly sweet? I say it with love. Izzy, just checking in. Have you heard from Nat today? No, actually. Why? Larry, is everything alright? I don't know. She's not been replying to my calls or texts. It's not like her to be this unresponsive. Oh no, maybe her phone's out of battery? I'll try asking around too. Keep each other posted, yeah? Thanks, Izzy. Larry, no one's seen or heard from her. I'm really worried now. Larry? I'm here. I don't know what to do. I'm coming over. We'll go to the police. Okay. Hi, Larry. How are you? Let me know if you need a chat, alright? We'll find her, Larry. Don't give up hope. Larry, don't shut yourself off. Please, we're all here for you. Okay. Okay. Find me. Registration confirmed. Confirmation. Dear Lawrence, thank you for registering to findme.web. Whatever you're going through right now, we are happy to provide any support we can. Please head over to the homepage and start filling in the details of your missing loved one. Find Me is a charitable database built to help people find their missing loved ones. On top of working closely with the police, we provide free and confidential support during your trying times. Okay. Dear Lawrence, someone has sent an update to your report. Please click the link below to view. Oof. I don't like this. And you know what else I don't like? Spam bots. Blocked. Reported. And banned. Seriously, spam bots. Stop trying this crap. You're not going to get anything out of me. Alright, back to the game. Well, once again, this is kind of going off the rails. Okay. Ooh, this is new. The Crafts featured article, Illusions of Security. This week we'll take a look back at one of our older articles to explore a rather surprising installation outside a Van Gogh exhibition. Lawrence really needs better internet access. These photos take a long time to load. Yep, sure enough. That would be the Van Gogh episode, wouldn't it? One of my personal favorites. It was during the Louvre's 2010 exhibition of Vincent van Gogh's work that I encountered a most unusual piece of art. I was, of course, no stranger to the Van Gogh exhibit. Though magnificent, his painted works were familiar to me by this point. Now, it was a sculpture, one not even placed in the exhibit itself. A friend and I came across it outside the building, standing rather imposingly before the doors. It was a large blue telephone booth of sorts with police markings. Naturally, we became curious as to the booth's contents. We tried to get into the box, but the doors would not open and the windows were frosted, so we could not see inside. Amid our puzzlement, a loud pulsing noise came from the box, and we stepped away in shock, only to see it vanish before our eyes. We debated the significance of the work for hours after. To this day, I believe it remains one of the most mysterious and ingenious criticisms of our world today. It is a damning commentary on the lack of transparency in police work, and an embodiment of the frustration felt by the public in its search for answers. Yeah, okay. I buy that. Though try we did, we could not find the artist's signature anywhere on the sculpture. But whoever they are, I commend them for the ingenuity and boldness of their work, and I look forward to seeing more. It's what this world needs. Okay, so we should A fleeting construct only there for a brief time, or is it a coincidentally placed random object, or a brilliant critical commentary of our social landscape? Right, what was the next one? Corrupted email. Okay. This one seems like the priority. Aha! Progress. Fabulous. What kind of progress? The items are more like fragments, really. The two pieces you scan connect to each other. They might connect to other fragments as well. That's exactly what I thought. I knew we'd make a good team. We'll get a better picture when we've got all the pieces. So keep calm and carry on scanning. By the way, it looks like the corruption is blocking a direct link. It might be worth checking out that email again to see where it leads. Okay. Let's send this to Osgood so she can confirm. Yep, evidence of the Doctor. I knew it. Large blue telephone booth with police markings. That must be the TARDIS. But why visit a Van Gogh exhibit when the Doctor can meet him in the flesh? I mean, we kind of have to, don't we? Sorry, Doctor... who? It's complicated, but long story short, that's my person of interest. I like to keep tabs on him. Her. Them. It's hard to keep track. That's the problem with time-traveling aliens, I suppose. They don't always show up in the right order, and sometimes not always in the same body. But that old phone box is always a dead giveaway. Is the phone box for making house calls? I'm ashamed that I laughed at that terrible, terrible joke. That phone box is actually a TARDIS. You could call it a spaceship, but it can travel through time as well. Its appearance is just a disguise or a cloaking field, I think. Time-traveling alien Doctor. Why not? That's the gist of it, yes. I have to say, all things considered, you're adjusting to all of this remarkably well. Anyway, this discovery proves my hunch. Lawrence was indeed looking for the Doctor. I also suspect that the Doctor had something to do with getting a hold of Lawrence, with you getting a hold of Lawrence's phone. Hang on, the Doctor led me to this phone? Might just be a coincidence. But from my admittedly brief experiences with the Doctor, coincidences are rare. We must focus on finding Lawrence. But if you come across any more references to the TARDIS or the Doctor, do send them to me. That might give me some leads on the Doctor's current location. Okay, well, we've already had one of those in here, didn't we? Another sighting of the Doctor. I don't have a record of it in Alabama, though. But looks like this occurred right around the time of the Civil Rights Movement, specifically when Rosa Parks was resisting bus secretary. Oh, that was another fantastic episode. It was an iconic moment for the cause, you know, and the Doctor does like to be present at significant historical events. Do you know the Doctor? No is a strong word. But yes, I've met them. A few times, actually. You got to travel through space and time? No, sadly. The Doctor offered me a chance once, but I couldn't take it. I was needed at home. Well, there was that other time too, but then I died. But that's a whole other story. We're just going to gloss over the fact that she died? So, what's a Doctor like? The Doctor is a lot of things. Kind, mad, brilliant, and sad somehow. somehow. It's easy to miss, but there's a certain melancholy with them. Eons of living can do that to a person, I suppose. What kind of alien is the Doctor, anyway? The Doctor's a Time Lord from Gallifrey. Gallifrey sounds made up. You made that up. Well, if you were told an alien you were from a planet named after if you told an alien you were from a planet named after slightly moist dirt, I imagine they'd be pretty unconvinced too. Anyway, good that we found more evidence of the Doctor. I'll be sure to look through it later. Keep investigating, please. You're doing a fabulous job. But we need more information about where Lawrence is now and what he's doing. Alright. You were mentioned in a comment by Jackpot in the following thread. Weird phone corruption. Click on the link below to view the thread that you have been tagged in. Sacred Circle, explain the unexplained. Right. Anyone here familiar with bugs? I'm 99.999% certain I've got some kind of virus or bug on my phone, and it's glitching everything out, down to my last few security protocols at the moment. Worst part is, so much data's been corrupted. Apologies to those waiting for my updates on Western Drumlins. Those batch of photos were the first to go. Might help if you tell us what kind of glitches, mate. Mostly it's just weird patterns of numbers, but now it feels like there's an image in those too. Everything keeps shifting through, so I can't tell what I'm looking at. I think I'm actually experiencing some kind of phenomena on my phone. Or it's in my phone? I don't know. The virus is just burning through my phone right now, corrupting everything. I've tried to delete the source file that I traced it back to, but it's like the virus is always 2 steps ahead of me. It's behaving like it's got a mind of its own. So I assume that this is Lawrence. The really weird thing is, I feel like someone's watching me through my phone, like it's slowly waking up and forcing me to look at it. Are you telling us you've got some eldritch horror on your phone? You're on looking for the unexplained, right? Here it is. And I'm getting these strange dreams, hallucinations, even when I'm awake. I keep thinking that my arms are turning into stone. Okay, so this feels like a callback to the first 11th Doctor episode that featured the Weeping Angels. It keeps moving, the pictures. It looks away for a brief second, and I look away for a brief second, and it gets closer. Oh, no. No, this is someone else having the same problem. LL Nightingale, you were right. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Western Drumlins, don't go there. Don't go. Take a breather, mate. It'll be alright. It's too late. It's here, watching me. Alright, better have those good look. Take a look at that. Sacred Circle? This is a conspiracy theory message board. Used to peruse it myself for some fascinating insights. I never pegged Lawrence to be the type. What's with this Jack fellow? Experiencing glitches with his phone? Have you seen anything like it? Not at all. This is the first I've heard of something infecting your phone like that. And it's not a simple technical bug. Looks like it affected him psychologically too. That's horrifying. Jack's last words about Larry. He was right about Western Drumlins. Yet another mention of that place. Something tells me this won't be the last reference to it either. All roads lead to Rome, or a creepy house in London. Okay, what else have we got here? Alright. So we're going to have to input the data here, aren't we? Alright. So we need missing date, home address, age. Age was 45. I remember that. Eye color. And, well, gender is obviously female. Alright. Okay. So, missing since 17th of February. We had the address here in the chat with Osgood. Scroll up to find it. It was 71 something, wasn't it? 71 Timber Street. 71 Timber Street. Sorry, just taking notes. And we need eye color. Probably brown. Yeah, brown. All right. All right. Missing since 17th 02 2021. Home address 71 Timber Street. Age 45. Eye color brown. Female. Natasha Nightingale. Missing since 17th February. Yep. User J Merlo 42. Update for you, buddy. I'm afraid it's not good news. I asked around and you were pretty much the last person to see Natasha. No signs of forced entry or anyone coming over the fence into your home. And from what you tell me, pretty much all personal effects are still in the house. So she clearly didn't go anywhere on her own. Checked in with a couple of pals at Scotland Yard too. Had them run every database I could think of. And not a sniff, not in the whole of London. I hate to sound corny, but it's like she just vanished into thin air. Sorry, Lawrence, she was your wife, and I know this must be hard to hear. But this is the deadest of dead ends I've ever seen in my 16 years doing this job. I think this investigation is over. Doesn't sound promising, does it? Must have been awful to know that neither a private investigation nor the police could help. I can't imagine how Lawrence must feel. Especially when the circumstances are as curious as this. The report is rather conclusive. I was afraid of this. Quite a few of my ex-colleagues disappeared while on assignment. Losing people never gets easier. And to lose your spouse, I imagine that's harder. Much harder. I've had a closer look at what you've sent me so far, and I'm seeing some worrying interferences in some of the data. I think Lawrence and Natasha may be in serious trouble. What kind of trouble? That I can't tell from the data at this point, but we'll have to find more and fast. We need to redouble our efforts at finding Lawrence and Natasha. What about the doctor? When people are in trouble, helping them is our priority. It's what the doctor would do. Anyway, I'm certain we'll find more clues about the Doctor along the way. So, what's the plan? Ideally, UNIT would be the best agency to handle this. These types of odd cases are our speciality, after all. I feel like I've heard about UNIT before. What? How? This is highly classified information. But you've come this far, you deserve to know. The Unified Intelligence Task Force, UNIT for short. Our job is to keep Earth safe. Officially, we don't exist anymore. Unofficially, some of us kept going in secret to solve this time fracture debacle right now. Should I be worried about this time fracture? Not yet. I'm sure we'll get a handle on it eventually. If we don't, well, the less you know about the possible end of the universe in the near future, the better. But back to the matter in hand. It's down to us to solve this. So what do you think we should look into next? Lawrence's chat with Sally is interesting. Yes, I was thinking that. It almost sounds like they know what happened to Natasha. And there's clearly some connections to this Wester Drumlin's place. Lawrence's voice message also implies a them from Wester Drumlin's. Good spot, I noticed that. What are your thoughts about this ominous them? Maybe he thought someone kidnapped Natasha. Possibly, but none of this feels like a kidnapping case. No ransom demand, no reason to target Natasha. At any rate, Lawrence specifically mentioned Wester Drumlin's. That makes it our next lead. I've managed to recover some new data. Let's see what you can find out about the place. What are you going to do? I'm going to investigate Lawrence's house personally, with both him and his wife disappearing. Let's just hope I'm not the one to go missing. Next one. Alright. Before we go looking through all this, I think I need to take a quick toilet break. So I'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Don't go away. Alright. Let's keep on digging into this mystery. So what have we got in the gallery? Oh, Western drum ones. Right, so those are the viruses we caught so far. Oh, that's not good. Oh dear. I think we know what that is. Don't blink. Oh, I don't like that. Still corrupted. Okay. Oh. So we've gone further back. So that's it then. Articles live. Into the Unknown isn't exactly the BBC, is it? It's better this way. Too much attention and people might take it as a challenge. I trust Rani. She knows what she's doing. No one's stepping foot in that house again. Then we can finally put this behind us? I think so. Honestly, it's a relief. Oh, I feel at least 10 stone lighter. Pun not intended. Relax. I think we've earned the right to joke about it now. I guess you're right. But still, I know it was always difficult for you. I hope you can finally make some peace with this, Sally. Maybe. It never felt right before. Think of it this way. Kathy would be livid if she knew you spent all this time groveling. Oh, definitely guilty of that. I just need to be sure that it wouldn't happen again. To anyone. Speaking of Kathy, is that what you did? To move on, I mean? Well, yeah, my sister can get quite scary. But I also think that the situation was impossible to solve all at once. I kind of took it slow and made sure I could breathe in between, you know? Larry, that's too easy? No, it's brave. None of this is easy. I think that's the first time you called me that. What, brave? I definitely have. None of those exact words, maybe. For what it's worth, I'm glad it was you. I mean, all things considered. Not that I wanted it to happen. Me too, Larry. Thanks for sticking with me through it. Even after well, I'm happy we're friends. What do you think you'll do now it's over? Good question. It's one I can't answer just yet. But you know what? I think I can find some comfort in that. Party! Okay. Mr. Nightingale, what do you want? I've tried to be civil about this, and against my advice, you continue to be a thorn in my side. Mr. Flint, I have no idea what you're on about. If you have any issues with the renovations, you'll have to bring it up with the council. Save it. I just spent 2 hours cutting up all the red tape you tried to throw in my direction. You can't stop me from doing what I wish with my property. You don't understand. Why don't we talk about this? This is not a discussion. Just let this go and walk away. My previous email still stands.
I said 3 sugars, you absolute...
I said 3 sugars, you absolute... Mr. Nightingale, my dear chap, how did it get...
My dear chap, how did it get to this? I will tell you
how it got to this, Nightingale.
Your
insane crusade to try to stop me carrying out
renovations in my cellar.
Now, most people know me as an easygoing man who...
who... For God's sake, make a fresh cup and get it right this time, you glistening simpleton.
An easygoing man who prefers to find common ground.
But in this case,
the only grounds in question belong to me.
Wester Drumlands is mine to do with as I wish. And I intend to open up its cellars. Attempt to coerce or scare me again, and I shall contact both my lawyers and the police.
Actually, I rather think the boys in blue would be fascinated by your tales of killer statues.
By your tales of
might
killer
even
statues
get you committed.
Might even get you committed.
And if you think he could remain silent when they pull you in for questioning, the Chief Constable is an old golfing friend. He'd make you sing, Nightingale.
He'd make you sing. He'd make you sing. I've so enjoyed our little chat.
Toodle pip. Alright, well, let's send that one to Osgood. That's probably enough to tip her off about what we're dealing with here, isn't it? How very diplomatic, Mr. Flint. So he's the current owner of Wester Drumlins. That's why Lawrence was... Here we go again.
Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327. Watcher.
That's a different message.
327.
That's why Lawrence was locking horns with him. You just got another weird call, didn't you? What was this one like? The same, just static and numbers. Did you notice any patterns? 4 numbers both times. Just a second. I just pulled up some information from the call data. It looks like both calls were from old landline numbers. Very old numbers. Probably 70 or 80 years old, in fact. Maybe it's its grand? I said the numbers are old, not the call themselves. The phone's corruption might be causing these calls. Best we just wait and see if it happens again. We've more pressing issues right now. Okay. Oh, here's a new one. From Oscar Huang. Hello, Mr. Nightingale. I'm at the shop right now, but it's still locked. Tried calling Mrs. Nightingale, but she's not picking up. Mr. Nightingale? Are we supposed to be closed today? We got some customers out here with me too. Oscar, sorry. Tell everyone the shop's closed until further notice. Do let the others know too. Thanks. Is everything okay? Sorry to bother you again, but do I still have a job? Is this because I accidentally melted some of the merchandise in the rare DVD display? Are you both going bankrupt? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I've just been thinking about myself. I should have pushed for more sales. Oscar, calm down. It's none of those things. Nat's missing. I'm so sorry, Mr. Nightingale. Please let me know how I can help. Anything. Hi, Oscar. Going to take you up on that offer. Could you come over and pick up the keys to the shop, please? I might be going on a trip. Of course, I'm on my way. You're going to look for Mrs. Nightingale? Something like that, and I'm leaving you in charge while I'm gone. I won't let you down, sir. Okay. He sounds like he could be a good person to speak to. Okay. Wester Drumlin's article from Lawrence. Hey Ronnie, hope all's well with you. Sally and I just want to thank you again for your help with our Wester Drumlin's article. Getting it featured on some high-profile sites, as well as a few of the urban legend sites, really was going above and beyond the call of duty. It's something we both appreciate. There's no way we'd have managed to get it published so quickly and seen so widely without your help and advice. I doubt anyone else would have given us a hand. I can't say I blame them, to be honest. The things I've seen, the stuff I know about, well, most people wouldn't believe a word of it. The fact that you listened and understood meant the world to me. Clyde was right. You're a special person. Okay, so yeah, these are characters from the Sarah Jane Adventures. I've only seen a couple of episodes, but Clyde and Ronnie, yeah, they were characters. By the way, how is he? Not seen him for ages. Tell him I say hi and send him my congrats. I see his homeless charity just opened its 3rd shelter. Oh, I meant to say, I saw that some sites refuse to publish articles anonymously, and for those you gave Sally and me the pseudonym of Cal Nye Wallers. Very nice. I see what you did. Kalnaiwalas? Kalnaiwalas. CNW? Not sure I get the references. Thanks again, Lawrence. P.S. I saw the piece you wrote in the Metropolitan magazine about Devils of the Sea helping waylaid mariners. Absolutely fascinating. Hi, Lawrence. No worries, it was my pleasure to help. Given what you and Sally experienced, I think it's best we don't let anyone near Wester Drumlins ever again. Let's hope your article keeps any potential buyers away. I'm glad you like the pseudonym. Do let me know if Kalnai Wallace has any more stories at the bazaar. You've got quite a few editors interested in your style. Cheers, Ronnie. Alright. Let's send this to Osgood. Hang on. Lawrence and Sally must have spread stories about Wester Drumlins to keep people away from it. And Lawrence was also dealing with Mr. Flint. Why was he so determined to make people steer clear of Wester Drumlins? I could pay it a visit? Whoa, whoa, whoa. I appreciate the enthusiasm, but that might not be the best idea for now. Well, that's frustrating. I'd hoped we'd find out more. Yeah, we still don't know where Lawrence is. That's true, but we know Lawrence and Sally wanted to keep people away from Wester Drumlins. And went to great lengths for it. We've hit a dead end. I don't know how much more we can do on our own with just the phone data to go on. Can you recover more files? I don't think so. There's not enough data to reconstruct the rest. Searching Lawrence's place didn't turn up much either. He clearly hasn't been home in a while. His car was nearby though, and the keys to it were in his living room. All the stuff he ordered for that party is still in the boot. He didn't drive anywhere. Yes. And his friends weren't sure where he was either. So they didn't give him a ride. Exactly. If he vanished somewhere, it was close to home. Well, there was something odd about the master bedroom. An outline of dust on the wall in front of the dresser, like something was taking off the wall. I'm guessing it was a dressing table mirror. Oh, yeah. You're sure it wasn't a mirror? Most likely. I mean, it's not like you'd hang an oil painting over the dresser, would you? It seems like everything is just leading to more questions right now. What should we do then? Whatever's going on, Wester Drumlins is the center of it. Lawrence seemed to believe that anyway. I managed to contact a colleague of mine, Aisha. She's going to have a look around Wester Drumlins. Well, R.I.P. Aisha. That sounds rather risky. If anyone can handle this, it's Aisha. She's one of Unit's finest surveyors, very thorough and resourceful, so definitely the person we need in the field. We should still help her. I'll be with her, in her earpiece anyway. Aisha and I have been on a lot of unit adventures together. I trust her to have my back, and I'd do the same for her. Funny story, actually. I once got Aisha out of a difficult scrape involving a cyborg shark and a bobsled. Her radio expertise came in handy too. Radio expertise? Aisha is a radio tech enthusiast. Shortwave, high frequency, she's passionate about it all. Anyway, I'll drop Aisha a message now. Meanwhile, could you look through the phone again to see if we missed anything? Let me know if you find something. Alright. What else we got? Uh-oh.
Mr. Nightingale.
Mr. Nightingale.
Lawrence. Larry. I was devastated to hear about your wife, Natalie, I believe her name is.
Natasha.
Or was. But it does rather prove my point. That you should end your fixation with my property, Wester Drumlins. I've been a patient man, Larry. Throughout all your scaremongering and, let's be frank, your threats. But I've instructed my lawyers, Derbyshire and Mills, to seek a restraining order against you.
All right.
Your obsession with my property must cease forthwith. That's just something you have to face.
If this is a video call, can't he tell that we're not
My
Lawrence?
contractors have reported seeing a figure on the grounds of WD on several occasions. I think we both know it's you. Naughty, naughty. So I've upgraded the property security, and you would be ill-advised to go on another one of your snooping expeditions. Call it a day, Mr. Nightingale. It is over. I don't want you within a stone's throw of Wester Drumlins.
Speaking of stone. Okay. I got something. Drop that call. I need to talk to you. Hello? Ahem. Sorry, I couldn't hang up. Good news, bad news. Good news, I think we've a chance at recovering more data. Bad news, we have to be very, very quick about it. How? Some of the items you scanned earlier looked corrupted. They contained random numbers and pieces of text. Do you remember? Yes, I remember that. The data in those items is shifting and changing, which is very strange, but that means I might be able to reconstruct more information from them. I need you to hunt down those remaining corrupted items and scan them now. Right, I'm on it. We don't have to move. We have to move lightning fast. I don't know how long the items will remain in the state. Try to find any and scan as. Try to find and scan as any corrupted items as quickly as you can. Go, go, go. All right. Oh wait, this is the downloads, isn't it? No. No. Alright, guess we keep looking through the new stuff. Your latest complaint. Dear Mr. Nightingale, I hope this email finds you well. I'm writing to provide you an update regarding your previous complaint at the Wester Drumlins estate. On February 3rd, 2021, an agent was dispatched to the property to investigate the concerns outlined in your correspondence. After a thorough inspection, they found the building up to code. Thus, we have no plans to proceed with further action at this time. We understand that you've submitted a total of 3 reports concerning this estate since its acquisition. Our team has investigated each of these claims, but they continue to find no evidence of wrongdoing. Unfortunately, we cannot entertain any further complaints regarding Wester Drumlins without absolute evidence. If you have a dispute with a property owner, we suggest you contact them directly or seek the aid of a mediation service to resolve the issue. A mediation service, sorry. Please do not hesitate to contact us if you have any other concerns. Regards, Eloise Hahn, Council Support Representative, Britannia Housing Council. Alright, what else am I looking for? Is it these?
Shark 1747. Shark 1747. Watcher 9327. Watcher 9327. Watcher
Need you to hunt down those remaining corrupted items and scan them now. Can't find it. Haven't been to these yet. Sparrow and Nightingale, antiquated books and rare DVDs, singing songs of the past, the present, and the future. About us, how we're giving back to the community. Founded in 2008, Sparrow and Nightingale is an independent shop based on community and care. Maintained by the Nightingales, the store houses an excellent collection of diverse stories, both in physical and digital format. Our titles are skillfully curated with the intent to inspire, celebrate, and remember. We donate 20% of our monthly profits to local charities. We promote local talent with regularly scheduled author events and film screenings. Admission is always free. There's always room for you. Join the Sparrow Book Club or the Nightingale Movie Club. Meet new friends, experience an adventure, and have a discussion at our monthly meetings. We select titles from a variety of genres, so there's something for everyone. Drop by the Nook. We find comfort and warm your heart with a delectable pastry and hot coffee at our in-house cafe. So clearly they've done a lot of renovating since 2008, if they have a cafe in there now. We're right around the corner. Okay, well, there's nothing here. Scannable. Delve into realities yet discovered and untold till now. Recent stories. Yeah, alright, check that. Oh, here we go. Number station, still on air. Want your very own star? Click the link below for more info. Okay. Brilliant! Just one more item to find. What are these fragments? I'm still not sure. But fragments is a good term for them. I have a feeling they all fit together somehow. Find me the last one and we'll see if I'm right. Okay. Okay, so this is Lawrence's article. The Drumlins' disappearances. Urban legends claim Wester Drumlins is a haunted house with a history steeped in mystery and death. Once a fine home in the boroughs of London, the building has long since fallen into disrepair. Its once luxurious decor has been the victim of neglect and vandals, although in recent years its reputation has deterred most uninvited visitors. Many have walked by Wester Drumlins without realizing its paranormal significance, but its rundown appearance hides a dark history. Written histories of the property are contradictory and confusing. Some say the house once belonged to the Satchwells, a married couple of discreet wealth, who lived there happily for many decades. Their tenancy ended when they mysteriously vanished in the late 1960s. Nobody knows how or when this happened, but the place fell into disrepair after their departure. Whatever the explanation, they weren't the last people to disappear from Wester Drumlins. Some say as many as 12 individuals have gone missing after being seen in the vicinity of the house. Despite a number of police inquiries over the decades, none of the missing people have ever been found. And in a sinister twist, we can reveal that no investigation has ever unearthed evidence or even an indication of how or why they disappeared. Whatever the truth behind this mystery, there is a lingering danger in Wester Drumlins. That much is at least a stone cold certainty. Not a fragment, but it's something at least. These urban legend websites always seem wildly implausible, but I've stumbled across my fair share of leads on them before. I suppose when you actually discover something truly bizarre and improbable, you tend to share it with people who might believe you. How did 12 people go missing like that? Honestly, you'd be surprised at how many people go missing without anyone noticing. But it seems our Lawrence notices these sort of things. At any rate, this will help with establishing Lawrence's thought process. So he's not the conventional sort. That could make things difficult. Can't open. Phone numbers in binary. Interesting. Okay. This one's binary too? Yep. No one wants to talk to me. I mean, that's fair. We're in the age of texting being more popular than phone calls, isn't it? God knows I hate answering the phone. Not sure where to look. I feel like I've looked at everything. Do I need to go here again? No. I don't like this. That's working in the phone. Oh, hello. No. Oops, no. Definitely nothing there. Feel like I'm missing something here. Any suggestions in the chat? I'm kind of lost.
I said 3 sugars, you absolute imbecile. Mr. Nightingale, my dear.
Don't listen to this.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, man. I just got back and Dazza told me about Nats. You must be like crazy worried. But she's gonna turn up. You probably thought I was well out of order with my text about the party. But obviously, I'll take care of all that. You need to focus on finding Nats. And hey, I'm here for you, Loz. Whatever you need. Even if it's just a talk. Don't be one of those dinosaurs who thinks talking about problems a mug's game. It helps, man. I should know. Listen, I'm gonna give you another bell later, okay? And we'll find her, yeah? You and her, you're gonna be together forever. Alright, later.
Oh, here we go. Oh, wow. That doesn't look good. Corrupted fragment found in a text thread with Mo about a surprise party. Alright. This is the final piece. Good job. So they definitely all link up together. I sense a but. But I can't get my algorithms to piece them together. Oh, bother. No luck? Looks like nothing's happening. You might have to assemble them on Lawrence's phone. No problem. How do I do that? Go back to the Wester Drumlins album in the gallery. That album appears to be the source of these data shifts. Piece together the fragments there, and I'll monitor the situation from here. I can do that. I'm on it. Great. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. Just tap and move the pieces to move them around. If the pieces fit, they'll snap together. Just keep doing that till you complete the image. Good luck. Okay. Okay, that's one. Oh. There's something happening there. Okay. Ah. That looks like it fits there. And there. Oh god, it's a weeping angel. Oh, I don't know if I want to keep going on this. Mr. Drumlin. Creepy statue in an equally creepy house. There's another one. Oh no. No, no, no. No! There's something on the phone. I know! Don't panic. Actually, panicking might not be a bad idea. It's what caused the anomalies I detected. Do you see? That wasn't data we just put together. It's a distinct entity that's alive. Wait, this sounds familiar. Yes, you remember Jack's post from the forums. The so-called virus that was affecting his phone. Except it's not a virus. It's a weeping angel. This is not good. Really not good. And what's that exactly? Nasty predatory creatures. They turn to stone when you look at them. Units encountered them before, though this digital form is unprecedented. What's it doing? It's moving through the phone, corrupting data. Oh no, it's trying to escape. Escape? Where to? I think it's trying to get into the phone networks. If it gets out, the damage it inflicts could be immeasurable. Can we just delete it? What? No. Wait, maybe. I've got an idea. This creature came from the corrupted data fragments we put together. If we can delete those fragments, it might delete the entity. Great idea, show me how. Okay, I've enabled a delete function on my bug. If there's a corrupted fragment on the screen, the scan button will turn into a delete button. When you see it, use it to delete the fragments. You'll know what I mean when you see it. Do it now, we're running out of time. It's trying to take over the phone completely. Hurry. Alright, so there's this. Still can't open that. Okay. What about here? Oh dear. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Oh, dang. They are fighting back. Hey! Are you okay? The delete button is glitching. It's not the button. The entity is manipulating the phone. It's going to try everything it can to stop you from deleting those fragments, but you must destroy it. How am I supposed to beat that? We might have an advantage. Weeping angels can only move when they're not being watched. Looking at its behavior here, the rule still seems to apply. So as long as you keep it inside, it can't attack. Can you help me from your end? Not as much as I'd like. I'll do my best to keep you safe. Remember, no matter how hard it tries to stop you, you must get to that delete button. Okay.
Cha 9 3 2 7 Shark 1747.
Here we go. Shuffling the emails? That's diabolical. Did we get it? This feels like it's getting worse. Okay. I am a liar, and what I say is false. Don't believe my words at the beginning, because that was actually true. So am I really a liar? Yes. A test of faith. Feeling lost? Surrender to the embrace. Your time will be spent to nourish the greater good. Okay. There you are. Feeling down? Life getting heavy? I'm fine, thanks. Your phone may be at risk. Click me if you want to fix it. Oh, found you. Ooh, look at this. The future is cold and empty. You will see me no more. Your years will not go to waste. The future is cold and empty. it's getting closer. No, 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 no. Did we get it? Hello, are you there? Is everything okay on your end? That was way too close. Agreed. Sorry about that. If I'd known connecting the fragments would unleash that creature, I'd have come up with a different plan. Looks like we're safe for now. But I have a feeling there's more danger ahead. Much more. Interesting. The data distortions on the phone have been eradicated. That entity must have been causing them. The creature managed to corrupt and destroy more data on the phone, too. At least we prevented its transformation from digital demon to real-world threat. Well, we did our best. What's next? Aisha's just arrived at Western Drumlands. She's setting up surveillance cameras to monitor the place, and I've detected some new files on Lawrence's phone. You know the drill by now, don't you? Alright, I want to have a look into how long this game is. Will I be able to finish it today? Alright, looks like we're a good chunk of the way through it, so let's keep going. See if we can finish this today. I assume that this is from Lawrence's exploration of Western Drumlands. Looks like he documented the place thoroughly. Is that an angel statue? Is it alive then? Can something be alive whilst quantum locked? But if this thing is there, I must warn Aisha about this. Have a look at the new batch of recovered data, will you? We may find more answers. I can words. Who says I can't? Oh, hello. I remember that episode. Flying phone box. A phone box with someone hanging off it being lifted by a helicopter. I assume Osgood will remember that too. She was there for that one. Oh my goodness. How on earth did Lawrence get this photo of the doctor? I was certain that Unit swept this whole incident under the rug. Fun fact, I was there myself. It was the first time I met the doctor. The doctor visits Earth a lot then? They've certainly taken a shine to the place. Seems to have a thing for historical events. They show up around those a lot, I find. Sightseeing? Well, if you have a time spaceship, wouldn't you? Certainly. Why are you so interested in finding the doctor? Personal curiosity, you could say. I'm a scientist, and that means hunting down interesting happenings. And whenever the doctor shows up, interesting things tend to happen. Hunting for adventure, eh? Well, I also think Unit could really use the doctor's expertise right now. Speaking of, you'd make a fine recruit for us. Definitely not a job for the faint-hearted, though. I'll think about it. Well, if you ever need a reference, I'm here. Anyway, so that's 3 TARDIS sightings you found now. Good job. Right. Oh no, is that Natasha? Yeah, she got sent back in time, huh? Video corrupted beyond repair. It needs to be downloaded again. Well, that's disappointing. When that thing was running amok in the phone, it must have damaged the file. Can you fix it? Unfortunately, it's beyond repair. Judging by the metadata that's still readable, I'd say it's a digitization of very old film footage. Do me a favor, would you? Try to look for any mentions of this video or anything related to it. Okay. What's in the mail? Hey, we can finally read this one. Marguerite at Met Archives. Dear Lawrence, thanks for dropping by again today. We managed to get that film you wanted. Hope this is what you're looking for. Here's the download link. This link is valid for one download only. If you encounter issues, please contact your local records administrator. Best regards, Margaret Quincy. And I assume that Lawrence would have already opened this. Downloads left 0. Sorry, it seems you've run out of approved downloads. If you believe this is an error or have any other issues, please contact your records administrator. Alright, well. A London citizen displaced during the war. That's curiously specific footage to look up. Why would Lawrence be interested in that? Something to do with one of his collections? Possible, but unlikely given the level of importance attached to it. Hold on. This could be referring to the corrupted video you found earlier. Yes, and it's the last file I need to fully restore Lawrence's phone too. So how do we get it? Let's use the email from the archives as a starting point. You need to contact Marguerite and convince her to give you the digitized video she sent to Lawrence. So you'll have to pretend to be Lawrence. It looks like a personal transaction, so she wouldn't release it to a stranger. I can do that. Game on. Great. It's our chance to become Raiders of the Lost Archive. Sorry. No pressure, but if Marguerite asks you anything, just get your facts right. It's all in their email exchanges. Go on, give her a ring. Good luck. Alright, phone number 020-7946-0827, extension 1034.
You have reached the Metropolitan Archive, your one-stop access point to our nation's history. If you are looking for an introduction to the Met Archive, please press 1. For general inquiries, please press 2. For research assistance, please press 3. For international collaborations, please press 4. To return to this menu at any time, press 0.
To return to this menu anytime, press 0. So we want 3.
Having trouble finding what you're looking for? Feel free to submit a request or query and one of our administrative staff will get back to you. If you've already made a request or have a search in progress and you'd like to make a call following this up, please dial the 4-digit extension number of the person you would like to speak to after the tone. Otherwise, press 0 to return to the main menu.
Okay. Extension 103.
You have dialed the extension number of Quincy. Marguerite. Please hold while we try to connect you. Hello, Marguerite speaking, Records Administrator.
Hello,
How may I help
Marguerite
you?
Speaking, Records.
Hello?
Hello, the line seems to be off or something.
The line seems to be awful from
Give me a moment. I have your number right here.
I have your number
Text
right
you in
here.
A bit.
Text you in a bit.
That's probably for the best. Sorry about that, Lawrence. Terrible lie. How can I help? Sorry, I've got a problem with the file you sent me. Sorry, Lawrence. Pardon me, but could you refresh my memory about when we met? Ooh, well, should be there in the email, shouldn't it? Thanks for dropping by again today. So, met at the archives, I assume. Oh, the date. Today is the 28th of February. And this is the 23rd, so last week. We met last week. Ah, yes, that's right. It was refreshing to speak to a hobbyist like yourself. A change from the usual media researchers and academics. I particularly enjoyed our last conversation about the nature of time. Well, we've only got the one email from her, so I assume it was in her office. It was good to meet and chat in your office. That's kind of you to say, but I'm digressing. You were asking about the file you requested. Yeah, the old video footage. That's right, you said it was of monumental importance. I hope you managed to download the file. Let's go with my computer died and I lost the file. Oh dear. Don't fret, these things happen to us all. I'll restore the link so you can use it again. Thanks so much. Oh yes, you asked something about something else as well. Something about a blue telephone box? I might have found something. What did you find? A colleague found some records of a telephone box that predate its invention. Perhaps you might make some sense of it with your research so far? Just download from the old link. You should get the video and the photo. Hope this helps. You got it! Fantastic! Well done. That was a decent piece of hacking, my friend. I'm not sure if I would call that hacking. Well, you hacked the system, and that's good enough for me. So, to the moment of truth. Let's watch the video.
Thanks, Henry.
Thanks, Henry.
This is a message for Lawrence Nightingale of London, England. There should be more instructions attached to the real tin. Hi, Larry.
Hi, Larry.
It's so nice to be able to say that again. I'm in Kansas, 1928.
Woof.
The day Herbert Hoover wins the US election, though no one knows that yet. I'm staying at the old Denslow farm, which is lovely and full of great people, and God, I miss you so much. Every single day. I mean, I'm fine. Don't worry. 1 minute I was in London, my time, our time. The next second I'm in Times Square, 1926. It was like life on Mars without John Sim. He was so great in that. But people only remember Philip Glenister because Gene Hunt was so... I really miss our endless stupid talks about telly. That was always our thing. You better not be schlepping around conventions with someone else now, by the way. Unless it's Sally. Could you move it closer, please? I know it sounds stupid, but I was always jealous of the thing you two had. I mean, the angel thing. But that's not why I finally snuck off to Wester Drumlins. Honestly, I was trying to help. I don't know how, but... Anyway, as I was leaving, that was when this, like, damaged statue touched me and... Zap. You think Wi-Fi's rubbish in our bedroom? Try 1928. I'm sorry I didn't believe you when you told me how dangerous it was. I pawned all the jewellery I was wearing, made some pretty shrewd moves in the markets. Always knew my degree in American history would come in useful. Call me Natasha Gecko.
That is convenient.
Actually, don't. Makes me sound like your pet lizard. Did I mention that I miss you? Every single day. Oh, not all my jewellery. The ring of bling. Till death us do part. The vicar didn't mention anything about weeping angels. Henry, what's wrong?
Damn. Alright. I've been drinking a lot of water and I need to take another 2-hour break, so I'm going to have to put the BRB screen back up again. Won't be long. Okay, sorry about that. That took a bit longer than I was expecting. Alright, so we've pretty much confirmed what we suspected from the beginning, that Lawrence's wife got zapped back in time by the angels. So it's time to send this footage to Osgood. Message from Natasha. Natasha records a heartfelt message for Lawrence from the past. This must have hurt to watch. Looking at the metadata of the original corrupted video, Lawrence must have played this a few dozen times. Perhaps he found it comforting. Yeah, understandably so. So this confirms it. Natasha went to Wester Drumlins and fell victim to the angels. They're not merciful creatures. It's a fate far worse than death, to be ripped out of time and away from the people you love. Could Lawrence have done things differently? I can't say, but certainly admirable that he and Sally tried fighting this for so long. Aisha hasn't replied to my text. I hope she's just busy with the cameras. I need to make sure she watches out for these things. Oh, I managed to decrypt a set of data in Lawrence's personal files. Could you have a look at those first, please? What do we got? Oh, hello.
The angels are coming for you, but listen. Your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast, faster than you could believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck.
The doctor's warning of the lonely assassins. It's the doctor. Well, a doctor. Cheeky grin one with the impractical foot. What are you talking about, impractical? I love sneakers. A doctor? There's more than one? Well, yes and no. There's only one doctor. But as a Time Lord, the doctor has the power to regenerate. When their body becomes worn out or catastrophically damaged, there's a burning renewal and new body, new personality. So the doctor is immortal? Not sure of the ins and outs, but I think not. Immortality would be a curse. Anyway, I've seen this before. It's part of the evidence that led me to Lawrence's phone, but now this clip makes sense. It's a warning of the angels. Alright. What else have we got in here?
Well, this is it. I'm going back to where it all began. Wester Drumlins. Almost there now. It's funny, I've been there dozens of times and always got a tight knot of fear in my stomach. This time, though, nothing. I might stop the angels or... Rani told me about this bloke called Anthony Williams. She interviewed him, and he claimed that his parents were zapped by the angels separately, but both ended up in exactly the same point in time and space. So who knows?
That's Amy
I'll
and
beat the
Rory.
angels forever, or have a date at the hot old... Thought so. Right, gotta go. Gonna get in through this side entrance. If I don't make it and you find these messages, you know the drill. Don't turn your back. Don't look away, and don't blink. Good luck, Larry.
Pretty much what I suspected. He's going to try and get himself zapped back in time with her. Oh, the last entry. Okay. Let's go back through these then.
Okay. Captain's log, stardate 54274.7. This is an audio diary. No, it's not. It's an audio journal. Journal always sounds more grown up. Okay. And I'm going to be recording stuff about Wester Drumlins and the Angels in case... Well, just in case anyone ever needs to know.
You guys might not be able to hear this, can you?
Started
back in 2005. Long story short, a house called Wester Drumlins has something nasty in the basement.
Creatures
called Weeping Angels,
or
lonely assassins, who, if they touch you, will send you back in time to feed off the resultant
time energy.
And no, I don't fully understand it myself.
But they're like
stone killers. The only way to stop them is to look at them. Sounds easy,
is to look at
but...
Sounds easy, but it isn't.
I'm home.
I am, but it isn't.
But
the Angels at Wester
Drumlins are trapped in a circle. They're locked
together
because they're looking at each other. And the cellar is boarded up. So
Trisha says she's calling the kid Marta.
What's wrong with that?
What's wrong with
Marta
that?
Carter.
Marta Carter. What are you doing?
An audio journal.
Did you start by saying
Captain's Log, Stardate, whatever?
No.
Did you?
I have done.
Might have done.
Good job, I love
Good
you,
job.
Mr.
I love you,
Nightingale.
Mr. Nightingale.
Come on, you can give me a hand with the shopping.
Give me a hand with the shopping.
Be with you in a tick.
Be with you in a tick.
Anyway, some guy called Flint has just bought Wester Drumlins.
I don't know him, but
there's a load of frozen stuff
needs sticking in the freezer. On it.
I'm sure it won't be a problem.
Yeah. Not a problem at all.
Journal update.
Flint
is an idiot.
I don't mind idiots.
I don't mind idiots.
I'm used to them.
I'm used to them. I worked in local government for 6 months. But he's a dangerous
idiot. He listened to everything I had to say and didn't believe
a word of it. And he
said
he couldn't guarantee he wouldn't crack on with his plans to renovate the cellars. This guy
could unleash the Weeping Angels.
Which guy?
Which guy? Hiya. Sorry, didn't hear you come in.
Didn't hear you come in.
Who are you talking about?
Flint,
the
new owner of Wester Drumlins. He's doing work on the place, which could, you know.
Well, he could be thinking about it. Then see how much decent builders cost and decide he doesn't need a second mortgage. Are you sure?
I'm
sure. Ish.
Why don't you go over and check it out?
See
if he's got any contractors on the job.
I know.
I should do. That place.
Yeah, I know.
I'll stick the kettle on.
Look, I'll stick the kettle on.
Nats.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Thanks.
I'm praying I can convince Flint not to renovate
the lower floors because those steps don't just lead to the cellar.
They lead
to hell.
So no word from Nat since she popped out last night.
I phoned all my mates. No joy. But I can't help thinking.
I just wanted to hear her voice. So I played back a couple of my journal entries.
Ones where she came in, so I'd recorded what she was saying. God.
And in one of them, she says I should check out
Wester Drumlins. And I say something like, I know, but I don't want to. Well, what if she wanted to help
and she went over there to check it out?
What if that's what happened?
And an angel
or something? What if she's gone
forever? And I'm responsible.
Just watched a message from Nats.
I
thought
like an idiot. Would bring us
closer, but just made me realise how far apart we are.
And how much I miss her.
And she's confirmed it. There's at least one active angel at Wester Drumlins. And what with everything that's going on there, I can't wait anymore. I've got to at least try and stop it before it unlocks the others. I know full well it might kill me. Or send me back in time. I don't know, maybe I don't stand a chance, but last time, me, Sally and the doctor used their own gazes to lock them in stone. And so, like Perseus, I go into battle with a reflective surface.
The mirror he took.
Doubt I could get hold of a shield, but I'm guessing a mirror will do the trick. The Doctor used to call them the Lonely Assassins. He reckoned it was because they turned to stone if you even glance at them. But if you think about it, lonely assassins are the best kind. Because we've got nothing to lose.
Did you see that at the end there? The weeping angel. Poor Lawrence. They're getting stronger. We can't let them win. Lawrence's efforts won't go to waste. Those recordings, they explain an awful lot, don't you think? Now we have the full story. I'm still processing this. What's your take on it? Well, it's rather obvious, isn't it? Lawrence went back to stop the angels. That's pretty brave of him. Despite appearances, he seems like the kind of man who'd stay and fight. Lawrence defeated the angels before with Sally, but now they're loose and sent Natasha back to the past. Clearly, he didn't manage to stop them this time. It's up to us then. Yes, I'm afraid so. It sounds like he was banking on that one advantage. The angels can't move while they're being watched. Lawrence wanted to use their own reflections against them. That explains the missing mirror in his house. Lawrence worked out they can be trapped by their own gaze. I'll check in on Aisha again. Then we'll have a better gauge. Oh, hello.
Angel 5801. Angel 5801. Angel 5801.
This again? You've dealt with the source of the phone's corruption, so whatever this is can't be related to that. Curious. We should find more information on the caller. You're really starting to think like me. I've traced the calls back to a phone company. Looks like they were set up on the network's own automated call lines. Who do you think is behind this? That's going to be a touch trickier to find out. I do have some interesting information about the calls. They were set up immediately after the phone company was formed in the 1950s. All the calls were routed to one number on a very specific date. Lawrence's phone, today. Someone planned this, but how? Indeed. I mean, it's obviously got to be either Natasha or Lawrence, right? Who in the 1950s needs to call Lawrence? Lawrence wouldn't even have been born then, let alone have a cell phone number. So someone planned all of this just to have these calls made right here, right now. Unless... Could it be Natasha? Not a bad idea, and it's possible. But she was leaving message... Oh, the 1920s. Yeah, that's true. Why do it in a more obscure way all those years later? Doesn't add up. Well, phone company wasn't around back then, like she said. It's quite the enigma. Well, besides else, who else could it be? And is it Wester Drummond's right now? Oh no, Aisha. We need to help her. I'm trying to access her camera feed. Okay. Oh no. Oh.
Aisha, can you hear me?
Loud and clear.
Aisha, can you hear me? Loud and clear? I was going to phone
you. Streaming my body cam speed.
Where are you right now?
Scooby-Doo's house.
What?
Wester Drumlins. I just finished installing the exterior cameras. I've done some of the inside ones, but I still need to...
You have to get out of there now.
I was a unit operative for 5 years. I think I can handle a spooky old house. Hey, do you know that there's a statue of the owner in the basement?
Oh, good. He's dead.
Aisha.
Still here.
That isn't statue. Listen to me. You're going to be okay. Just don't...
She was going to say, don't blink.
Who is that? Who are you?
Uh-oh, wrong question.
What's the right question?
Where are you?
Where are you?
He's behind you.
Oh, jeez.
And when your friend said that you shouldn't blink and you're going to be okay, she was only half right.
Well, nothing new from Osgood. Oh, great. This thing's coming back. Wonderful.
Flint here.
Flint here.
I have some excellent news for you. Something that will put a smile on your face.
I am dead. Or as good as. The angels are using Flint's consciousness to communicate. Because we want to say thank you.
Thank you. For being
so slow, so incompetent,
and so incompetent. You couldn't even stop Flint's work on Wester Drumlins. That work has allowed one of our number to free the angels trapped in the cellar. They're regaining their strength, and very soon they will be rain. Your planet will become our larder.
And I wanted you to know I will not forget how you tried to stop us.
I will find you
and send you back to a time when Earth
was devoid of life. That shall be your eternal prison. Just think of me as your guardian angel. See you
soon. Lovely. Oh, okay. Ha, I know everything now, Nightingale. You do? So you'll close off the house? Close it off? No, my cousin told me about you. You've been trying to get that property for ages. I know what you're trying to do. It won't work. There's been a misunderstanding. Horrible things have happened. Poppycock, I don't take stock in fiction. And to think I was still trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. That dinner was just a stunt, pure manipulation. Well, I won't be bought with a simple pot roast. If you won't listen, then I'll have to do something about it. Do something about it? Ha! I'd like to see you try. Don't test me, boy. Flint's bedside. A picture capturing Flint's last moments of humanity. Lovely. The angels got to Flint. Osgood. Sorry, I'm here. I couldn't just sit around after, well, you saw Aisha's feed. So I drove to Wester Drumlins in Lawrence's car. Good thing I swiped the keys. What were you saying? The angel spoke to me, as Flint. What? That's not good. I have to get in there now. Building's alarm system has been activated. But I'd rather get in without everyone in the neighborhood knowing. Any ideas? How did Aisha get in? She never undertakes a mission without her jamming equipment. I had a quick rummage through her car for her, no luck. It must be in the house with her. Just spotted a retinal scanner at the gates. I can work with that, with your help. Is there a kind of skeleton key for retinal scanners? Sort of. It's called psychic paper, though I don't have any on me Psychic paper? You're pulling my leg. It's a thing, granted not of this world. So don't expect it in the shops by Christmas. But I do have a hopefully viable plan. If you can get me an image of Flint... Oh, well that's convenient, isn't it? I think I can fool the scanner with it and gain entry. Find an image of Flint. Got it. On it. Pictures, videos, any sort of image will do. Just find one to scan it. I know you can do it. This photo was taken after the Weeping Angels. Oh man. Well, let's see if this gets us past the scanner. Was there other stuff here? An email. Oh. Bleak House. What's this? Phone box on Bleak House. A phone box sketched onto a first edition copy of Bleak House. Worked on going in. Wait for backup. Aisha is my backup. I have to do this. It'll be fine. I'm heading to the cellar now. I grabbed a camera from Aisha's car. I'll patch you into that and the surveillance she set up earlier so you can see. Aisha! Aisha!
Please be okay.
Please be okay.
Please be.
Please be. Oh, there she is. There's Osgood.
Okay.
Okay.
Angels feast on your friend.
Angels feast on your friend.
You sent her here, Petronella.
You sent her here, Petronella. Glad she's dead.
You jealous of her?
You jealous of her as well?
I would only wish death
on my worst enemy.
We're growing stronger. Almost ready.
And unfortunately for you,
you're my worst enemy.
You're my worst enemy.
What's the time, Mrs. Wolf?
Oh, jeez.
I need to get something from outside the house, but I'm afraid... Actually, I could just leave it there.
Petronella goes to hell.
I'm afraid you're going to have to guide me out of here.
Oh, that's not good. This is bad. Very bad. Are you alright? Yes, technically. For now. The angels are in the basement. On with them. I'm watching them. So they're not attacking yet. Wait, how are you texting? I'm using voice to text. It's coming in really handy right now. I'm not sure how long I can keep this up though, but there's a way to stop them. I need the disco ball in Lawrence's car. To trap the angels with their own reflections. Yes! I have to get it from the car. But the angels will attack as soon as I turn my back. Can you watch them with Aisha's cameras? Oh my word. Welcome to the I Have Brilliant Ideas Club. So despite all the cameras inside the house, there are still some blind spots. Maybe we can rotate some of the cameras? Yes, and you can help me with that. We can use the cameras outside, the ones Aisha installed to keep watch for Flint and his contractors. You can control those cameras through my app. Just turn all the cameras inward toward the house windows. It's risky, but then I can properly monitor the angels while I grab the disco ball. This again.
Joker 9226. Joker 9226.
Okay, but please hurry. I can't keep this up for much longer. Alright. Got it. Okay.
Joker, 9226.
9226.
Joker, 9. Angel, 5801.
5801.
Angel, 5.
Lynch, Arcadio. Hux.
Shark, 1747.
1747.
Shark, 17.
And
Watcher, 9327.
9327.
Watcher, 9327.
Alright, got it. Oh, that's distressing. Okay. Shock. 1, 7, 4, 7. Okay, that's 1. Watcher. 9, 3, 2, 7. So I assume it must be Aisha who's been sending me these messages. Angel. 5801. And Joker 9226. Oh, jeez. You are too late. We cannot be stopped. I just have to delete you. Wait. No one to save you now. Your friend will be a tasty starter. Your world is ours. No. Go, what's good?
Come on, come on. Larry, I love you.
Inhaler.
The doctor once said that courage
isn't just a matter of not being frightened.
It's
being afraid and doing what you have to do anyway.
It's good to
know because right now I'm very, very afraid.
But we have to do this.
Okay.
I'm in.
Well, there's not much point holding it in a blanket, is there? Have it reflecting so that it woods
why is it always the cellar?
Why is it always the cellar?
From the Latin, solarium, meaning the place where monsters hide. God, it's not really, sorry. Distraction technique. It's a habit I got off the doctor. Trouble is, it never works. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118,
goes to Hella. Petronella goes to Hella.
If you're trying to scare me, you're doing a terrific job.
Still jealous of your sister, little girl, with her good looks and charm.
She's no angel, which is why I actually quite like her.
Oh, you've been around time travel machinery, haven't you, Petronella?
She likes to go out, though. Nightclubs, bars.
Lots of yummy Artron energy on you.
I'm more of a library girl myself, but we did go to the odd disco together.
Artron energy makes angels nice and strong.
Never liked the loud music.
Strong enough to...
But I always loved...
consume your world.
My phone! I think we just saved the planet with a disco ball.
I think we just saved the planet with a disco ball. Oh, that is so the Doctor. He's still there. Yes, I'm here. Sorry. Just catching my breath. Oh, thank goodness. Yeah, that was too close. Anyway, the disco ball idea worked. The angels are frozen, trapped, as long as it stays in place. Well, you're gonna need a light shining on that thing, aren't you? Will the disco ball hold in that position? It'll do for now. Does make for a rather festive, if terrifying, tableau. I've informed Unit they'll secure the angels properly, and I'll have to break the news. About Aisha, I mean. She didn't deserve that. She might be doing well in the past, too. I do hope so. Aisha's certainly canny enough. We lost her, but she didn't lose her life. I'll make sure our loved ones know that she helped save our world. What about Lawrence? There's no sign of him. I think we'll just have to live in hope. But you've proven that we can all stand up to monsters, no matter how terrifying they seem. Welcome to the fight. I'm almost certain now that the Doctor chose you for this mission, because the Doctor always knows a good person when they see one. That means a lot, Osgood. Osgood, after everything we've been through together, you can call me Petronella. Well, I did promise you we'd part ways once we were done. Imagine you got quite a bit more than you bargained for. Understatement. Well, I was glad for the help, so thank you. Glad I was here. Me too. I think my backup is on their way. I better go. Hey, it's been a pleasure. I never got to upload that last Osgood thing. Catch you soon. Oh, hello.
Hiya, it's the Doctor. Don't worry, not your doctor, the Doctor. Phoning to say thanks for the work you did with Osgood. Top stuff. You were brave and dogged and whip smart and all those other words people normally use about me. Whoa, sorry about that. Okay, Osgood's busy overseeing the cleanup operation, but she wanted you to know they're moving the angels from the basement to a top-secret cell in the Black Archives. And if you were worried about Mr. Flint, don't be. Got to him in time, and he's making a full recovery.
No.
He might still have a heart of stone, but the rest of him is going to be flesh and blood. Oh, hold on. Again. Sorry. Console's playing up. Time for its 2,000-year MOT. Osgood thought you should know something else important. That which holds the image of an angel becomes itself an angel. So when Larry took pictures of them on his phone, that's how they were able to infiltrate it. But hey, you dealt with all that, and I think... Hello? Oh, I'm picking up a distress signal from the Bar Galactica, so I best be off. Just one last message from Osgood. She said if you ever fancy working with her again, well, all you gotta do is pick up the phone. Literally. Oh, about Larry, my old friend. I really hope he's going to be happy as Larry. But I'm not sure what happens to him next. I don't know everything. Where'd be the fun in that? See ya.
I wonder if there's multiple endings to that game. Because I never did get around to uploading that last image of the TARDIS. It's nice to have a Doctor cameo at the end. Yeah, it'd be nice if you do it all correctly. If you got a good ending where you find out what happened to Lawrence. That'd be nice. Alright. I think that'll probably do it for me for today. It's nice to take a bit of a break from my Sonic marathon. I'm gonna be skipping some of this probably. But be on the lookout for a stream announcement just in case. Maybe I'll start Sonic Heroes on Sunday, but I suspect my family and I will be busy. Oh, hello, we got more. Operation Log, the Lonely Assassins. Status secured. The Weeping Angels, a high-level threat, were neutralized by Agent Petronell Osgood and a civilian named Redacted. Unfortunately, Agent Aisha Green has been classified as MIA following this incident. Status unknown. Lawrence Nightingale is a civilian who knew of the Weeping Angels at West Drumlins. Other known victims tied to him are his wife Natasha and his sister Kathy. Lawrence's phone is being held as evidence. Operation Log. Success. Delete the corrupted angel fragments on time. Convince Marguerite to release Natasha's footage. TARDIS in Alabama. TARDIS in the Lou. Yeah. Failed on that last one. So maybe I'll play this again. See if I can get that done. Alright. Yeah. That was fun though. Alright. So, down below you can find the usual social links. There is my Blue Sky and my Tumblr. Tumblr is where I did a series of articles about the Sonic the Hedgehog comic from Archie and how they should have been a syndicated cartoon in the 80s and 90s rather than a comic book series. And Blue Sky is where I do daily updates on my Professor Oak challenges when I'm doing one. And I'm going to be starting my new one next week. February 27th, Pokemon Day. I figured that'll be a good time to tie into it. Also down below you can find my YouTube, which is where I archive all my streams. If you want to watch them ad-free, unlike on Twitch. I don't know if Twitch even does ads for my streams, since I'm not a partner or affiliate or anything. But yeah, YouTube, that's where you can find them all. I guess you might need to have YouTube Plus or whatever. Whatever. Anyway, they're all there, including all the Sonic streams I've been doing recently, my marathon from the GameCube Advance era, as I'm calling it, the adventures all the way through to Sonic Riders, and everything else I've done. Batman Arkham series, Dead Rising series, did a Man-Eater playthrough last year. I've done First Ace Attorney. I'll probably go back to the sequel at some point in the future. Lots of stuff. Alright, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. I had fun with it. I thought it was kind of predictable. Although I didn't see the disco ball coming. But kind of predictable what happened to Lawrence and Natasha. But yeah, still enjoyable. Yeah. Alright. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. I'll see you next stream. Whether that be Sunday or Tuesday. Take care of yourselves.